They do be monkeys, though.
Oh my god. Oh my, why would you say that?
Okay, lads, it's been 15 minutes. Do you want to start?
We can spend an hour dunking on Ben Saint.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's on brand when you think about it? Because this is an episode talking about the anniversary of RADCON, right?
Yes.
And
it wasn't good ghost plan.
We're inevitably gonna bitch about how there's a bunch of outstanding shit that was promised but never delivered. So what better than for Ben Saint to promise to be here and not deliver?
That's very funny.
I love you, Tom.
That's so rad.
That's true. And
for the whole time.
And just like RADCON, the first person to get their fucking shit out was me, and I showed up immediately.
Coincidence?
I'm not saying I'm the best member of the PCP, but the evidence
but
points to a certain conclusion that I can't deny.
I mean, you certainly the most efficient.
Tom, you don't have to say that. Everyone knows you're the best member of the PCP.
Yeah.
Followed by Monkey Jones.
Tom, because of your animals lecture, I actually started reading animals, and it's so base. It's so good.
It's so good.
So well written.
Okay. Dune, are you just gonna OBS record the screen and everyone's audio, and we're gonna get Craig in here and shit? Is that what we're doing?
Is that what we're doing? Oh, okay. So I don't need my Audacity.
We've been having tons of problems with Craig. If you guys can get it to work.
We're going to use OBS.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna have a backup.
OBS.
Good.
So people who are actually part of the whole thing. Let's start that.
You want Core Pro and On to do Audacity, Dune? You're editing after all.
Yeah. If you just have it.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna start recording. We should probably. Sorry, Robo, but die.
Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, no. If we're gonna,
and I'll explain it real quick to the people I'm server muting. Obviously, sorry, Choco and Robo, but ask in chat when you want to talk, or if you when we're accepting call-ins. You don't have to.
Yeah. So we've got.
Yeah. It's okay. Lady.
It's okay. It's okay, Choco. You're like the old episodes.
Yeah.
It's
I think I'll also be a call-in, so I'm gonna server mute myself.
Okay.
I mean, you can just mute yourself.
Yeah.
You don't need
Oh, Craig.
You are powerful, Zach, just so you know.
Yeah, no. You guys, it's old school rules. So you sit in, you're muted. If you want to say something, you go ahead and you type in the voice land. You say, hey, let me in, let me in, let me in. And
let me in!
Let me in for a bit, and you get to talk. That's how it works. That's how old school pronon worked, and that's how it's working again. It's going to be Kino. I'm looking forward to drawing all the bullshit. It's going to be great.
Base.
Yeah.
What I mute myself.
Shall we start recording?
I am now recording.
Now recording.
Tom, you're so fucking cool.
I think I'll pay with my debit card.
Oracle, we're doing a podcast episode, okay?
Anything non-dairy, gluten-free?
Yeah. Oracle, you can talk in voice lounge, you can type in there, but, you know.
Yeah, I'll explain to anybody else who joins. I'll server mute them as soon as possible and explain the situation.
Yeah. Good boy.
You could just make the channel server mute by default, and then... I don't know. It's a little too late to be fucking with this. But...
Yeah, okay.
Are we all recording?
Decisions before
I am recording. We'll see who jumps in.
Choco makes a good point in chat.
Yeah.
Make the sync word sus.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Is that a good point? Is that
Yes.
Just to clarify,
Chad, yes.
should I be
Looks
recording in Audacity or no? Are we taking care of
Yes.
that? All right. Well, I will start.
looks like Choco just outed himself as the incester.
The
Oh, God. It has been so long since I know how to use Craig, because I never use him.
You just
don't.
Join.
So shit.
Or something.
Yeah, I know.
Craig, space join.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Now
Oh,
fucking
God.
up your recording.
Now fucking...
Now recording.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
here.
yeah, okay, Greg, shut up.
Yeah.
Frank, you say that, but so many times you just don't. Can't trust you anymore.
Yeah.
All right. So you wanna tell us when you're recording the screen and ooh.
I'm recording the screen. I got everything going up. Everyone's cool. Everyone's Daijobu. Everyone's got Audacity open.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm recording.
Okay.
Good.
We're gonna sync on 3 twice as they do here in the PCP.
And confirm. That is what
everyone
happens.
Ready? Everyone
What's
ready?
the word?
The word will be Tom.
Sus.
Tom.
Okay.
Oh, gross.
Well, you're the only one here, Tom. Okay.
That's true. It's true.
And you will be the only one on the podcast. We're all gonna meet ourselves when we start. It's just gonna be.
I mean, I do a solo podcast every week. I can make it work.
Yeah, which this is.
Yes, they're good. You should pay for them.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Tom.
Tom.
And once more. 1, 2, 3. Tom.
Tom.
Hello and welcome to the Pro-Crastinators podcast, Anonymous. I am your host, Dune Kun, as always. I am here with Vito Torpedo.
What's up, gang?
I'm here with Sean Dedon.
Hey, we're here to shoot the shit.
C2OL.
Yo, it's me.
And Eleazar, also known as Garfield. He did the thing. And special guest, we have the PCP, Tom Oliver.
Repping the OG, the old school. You want a trip, I'll bring it to you.
Tom, where are your friends? They were supposed to be here.
They're supposed to be working right now, but they're not working.
God,
Their dicks,
guys,
they're sucking, you know?
guys,
Yeah, how's it be?
remember the old PCP? You remember the Yellow episode when it was just Tom Oliver talking to himself for 3 hours?
What a great time. What a beautiful episode.
You're making things up. That's not how that went.
There was one podcast where for half an hour it was just me, and then Ben rolled out of bed like a piece of shit and ruined everything. But yeah.
We're here. We brought you here, Tom, to talk about RADCON 4 because today is the anniversary of RADCON 4. This was the first day that you guys did the fucking stream where everyone got drunk.
Oh God, I will not forget that anytime soon. That was a nightmare.
Was that
We did it, bros.
Was that fake alcohol for the
No.
For the
God,
production?
no. I wish it was. I don't drink ever, and I drank more that stream than in the last 6 years combined easily. We were all drinking way too much. It was really fun in the moment. Then we all felt like shit as soon as the stream ended. I immediately puked everywhere. I felt disgusting. But would do it again. It was fun because we did do it 4 more times that week.
Now, will the puking footage be released to the backers as
Unfortunately, it happened so spontaneously. No one was able to get a camera on me as it was happening. But I can tell you, it was great. It was a beautiful moment. Almost as good as Chatchers from Dark Souls. Not quite. But it was almost as good.
Ben, as the alcoholic he is, he got the technique down, just puking every 30 minutes to get the alcohol out.
Yeah, Ben did puke during that stream. Or one of them, I believe. He left, puked, and came back.
Yeah.
He's got that technique, very practiced.
Yeah,
I mean,
it wasn't
really,
the first one.
You could have monetized this further. You could have taken samples of the puke and at least given them out to the PTA members.
We really weren't min-maxing our monetization options. Probably because we were too drunk to think about these things. But hindsight is always a bitch. Yeah, who doesn't want Ben puking as their text notification on their phone? We could have sold that for 99 cents or something. The options are limitless.
I don't know.
Do a game, you kill a puke sample and guess who it is.
I think getting paid for content and not releasing is pretty good min-maxing.
That's fair. I didn't do it, but it seems to be working out great for a few other people.
What about putting a second paywall on things people already paid for?
Well, I don't make the rules. I can't control other people. I just do the best that I can.
Of course.
Unfortunately, Tom, you do have to take the blunt of insults and jabs as the only PCP representative.
Yeah,
here.
that's fine. I mean, I made the Kickstarter update, and I specifically said at me on Twitter if you have any more questions or complaints. So I put myself in the line of fire.
Of course.
I will field what needs to be fielded. Sure, let's fucking go.
Actually, I'm getting hot news. Oh,
Ben!
it's Ben Sane.
What up?
My
He's
God. Fashionably late.
Oh, hey Tom, you're here.
Yeah.
Yo.
I'm also getting
What's
word
up, dude?
from the studio head that Give and Take is also in the building.
Holy
really?
shit.
Yeah.
No.
They're all
it's
here.
impossible.
We've acquired them. We've
Everyone's
acquired
here.
Well, almost everyone.
He's
3
running
of the
up
6
stairs trying to
Infinity
get to the studio.
Stones.
So what's up? What's going on? What did I miss?
We were talking about RADCon. We were talking about how the first night we did that stream, and then we all puked, and we felt terrible. It was a good time.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Right?
That was great.
It was one of those moments where we're just like, oh, this is a reward we shouldn't have had. This was a bad idea.
No, it was perfect. It was perfect, and it made a shit ton of money.
It did. It did make more money than it had any right
It
to.
raised I think it raised like a couple hundo, right?
It did, yeah.
Damn.
It's like we should do that more often.
Yeah, she do it every week. That should be the new.
Hey, she's here.
Every fucking
She's
day.
present.
Oh
Yo.
my God.
Hello.
Yo.
This is fucked up. How do you guys use Craig? Craig is so bad.
I was saying that too.
Craig
We're using
doesn't
OBS.
work.
Well, okay, we're
OBS.
all recording our own audio as well, right?
Yeah.
Not me.
Oh no.
Should I?
Oh no.
I don't want
start.
to.
I mean, I think there's like an OBS as well. So.
There's some
Yeah, there
backups. So if you really want to be
backups.
lazy, you can.
I guess I'll do it.
Good Ben. Good Ben. Pat.
Test.
We're doing the sync again.
Man, we show up, this podcast immediately goes to shit. Quality down the drain, sinking in the middle of the episode.
Wait, how long have you been here, Tom?
I jumped in the call at like 3:55, so I've been here for over half an hour.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
On time.
Ctol said in an hour at 3:15. So I didn't think it started until like 10 minutes ago. But whatever.
Well, I messaged Tom and I messaged Tom in time, C12.
Okay.
I didn't plan to be on time.
Being on time is for people who are cis, okay, Elisa?
Yeah.
Yeah, aka bro.
Wow.
Sis sounds a little more sus to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
destroy.
definitely is the most sus gender to be.
The most sus gender.
When the gender is sus, etc.
My pronouns are sus and sus. Thank you.
Among us.
Among us.
Among us.
Oh no.
Is this the Amogus stream?
This
Do we actually want to sync again
Yeah.
real quick? Do we actually want to sync again real
Yeah,
quick
we'll
so we
sync
can...
again on sus.
Wait.
On
Give is
Yeah.
recording,
Good.
right? You're recording, Give, right?
I am recording.
I am, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I answered. Okay.
I didn't realize you were also Gib.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, sus.
Sus.
1, 2, 3, sus.
Sus.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
So scrap all that. Just throw it all in the
Do
garbage.
you want to do the PCP intro, Ben? Since this is basically just the PCP with other people.
Hello, I'm the nostalgia critic.
I remember it, so you don't have to. Don't
Yeah.
remember the RADCON 4, please. Please. Don't remember it. Forget about
I
it.
had no idea you were Dune Kun. I just thought someone was messaging me about something. I was like, fine.
How
What
did
did I say, dude? What did I say?
don't you run the Big Titties Mommy Milkers server
Big
together?
boobies, my milkers.
Whatever. Fuck
Thank
you.
Yes, that is me. Dune
I just got a
7
thing.
changed right now.
You changed your name to Elaine, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, from
It's
Sunny.
Elaine.
Oh, a woman. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
her
fucking
name is Lane now. Her name is Lane.
Yeah. You can
Is
call
that
me,
true?
You can call me Dune Kun, it's fine. It's a YouTube channel name still. Oh, great. We immediately. I guess this is RADCON 4 related. Transgenderism.
Ooh.
That's been a big thing this past year.
True.
We
Yeah.
did predict Digi right before it happened.
Yeah. Everybody fucking called it. Good for all of you.
I invested, okay? I invested on it, okay?
Doesn't mean you have to dead name her cheese.
That's right. I guess.
Yeah,
I
Vito.
guess so.
You fucking.
You all invest in
Sis.
Bitcoin. I invested in Trixie going trans. I won't.
Oh, you shouldn't make investments like that. You shouldn't trust her with your money. You should just know that, you stupid idiot.
You should.
Oh God, here we go. It begins.
Again.
I didn't read all the screenshots that I wanted to. I skipped over like the most egregious ones, the most irritating ones, because there was a lot. There was a lot. The worst. I mean, the worst ones. The worst ones were the ones where she was complaining about RADCON 4 and the ones about the Blu-rays. The stuff about the Blu-rays was what pushed me over the edge. And made me lose my fucking mind.
It was bad. Just why didn't anyone buy me a Blu-ray player?
If they really
complain about that anymore because
if they really wanted those rewards, then why has nobody bought a Blu-ray burner for me and done it for me, huh? Explain that. Obviously, if they haven't done that, therefore they must not really want them. So case closed.
Surely, if they were discontent, they would voice their discontent in some way, shape, or form. Clearly, you can see everybody's happy.
Hearing about it, like right now, for instance. Yeah.
Should we invite a Trixie?
I can't hear the complaints over all these side jeers and people mocking for.
I considered
that was a fun day.
Anyways,
you know what? It was.
She is in the server if we want to harass her.
Is she? I mean, she's barely even in her own server.
She's not like, active, but she exists. You can see her right there on the sidebar existing.
There's no way the server isn't muted for like 90% of the people in here.
Yeah.
I mute every server. That's just default action for me.
Don't you have like a point about trans people? You were talking about that?
No, it's just dabbing on them as usual.
As always, as usual.
I mean, it's your right as a trans person to dab on the other transes.
Looks at the mirror, starts dabbing.
You can make a whole YouTube channel about that and make tons of money.
Yes, I'll call it Louder with Crowder. I just dab on.
I was thinking something like Blair Black or.
I get it.
Isn't that Blair White's secondary channel?
Yeah.
Legit what it's called?
Yeah, okay. Face the whole time?
Lol.
All right.
Yes, she is. She's definitely a blackface the whole time.
Oh, no.
It's fine. It's fine. As long as we don't get in the sidebar of someone who's big, no one will ever hear us say that.
As long as we don't invite any internet celebrities on our podcast, no one will ever hear us say that.
Yes. Good thing that has not happened.
Good thing, yeah.
God, we're doing everything correct.
Now or previously.
Oh, we love you guys.
No.
We've been negative. We've been really negative this whole podcast because you deserve it. You're cretins and charlatans. But the RADCON 4 server is where Procrastinators Anonymous started. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for.
We made a mistake. We fucked it up. We created a monster.
Yeah, this is all your fault.
This is your child. This is your bastard child, whether you want it or not.
Really is.
It's one of those times when the spin-off's better than the original, It's rare, but it happens.
I don't know about that.
The spin-off picked up things that you left off.
PCP is having a renaissance lately. I mean, there's the bear and the cyborg.
Mm-hmm.
I think that
prepare for the bear.
Prepare for the Bear was great. It's good that the first example we jumped to of things that are like improving the PCP are things we had nothing to do with.
That's right.
We facilitated some other people to be good on our show, and that's why we deserve.
We, like Jeff Bezos, have provided a platform for other people to do the work while we rake in all the benefit.
We have provided so much great advice on crypto investing. People have probably made fortunes in a way.
It's easy. Just buy high, sell low. Buy high, sell low. It's as simple as that.
It's been working for me.
Okay,
you gotta buy high and keep it and just leave it, and just that's it. That's
you gotta smoke some weed and buy while you're high, and then sell it when you sober up.
When you're depressed, yes. When you're bipolar. Ben, I know nothing about crypto, but why would you ever sell when you're losing money?
That's so stupid. You idiot. Yes, you're all like this. You're all like this, and nobody understands. If you lose money, obviously that's bad. But you should sell if you expect it to continue to lose money. Gib, you asked this. You asked the same thing on the episode, and I can't believe it was a sincere question. Why doesn't anybody fucking get it? I know why you would do it,
but it now it has become clear that at least with Bitcoin, it is kind of dumb because it seems to just keep going up and down and up and down. It doesn't go all the way down.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. You look at the last 6 months, you're like, wow, I guess it can only go up. I guess Bitcoin can only ever go up.
People's reactions seem to be that you are trading at such small margins that it's not even worth freaking out over. Just like, most people just kind of sit on it and don't even think about it, considering the size of the.
There is a high probability that it will once again crash at some point. Not down to as low as it used to be, but it's not going to be this high forever. It's not.
Right.
And it's better to sell before that.
It is almost certain that it will go down a large degree, and probably even this year. But I think we have a crypto analyst somewhere in this server who definitely could weigh in on this a lot better.
I just listened to Brian from Clear Value Tax. He has never steered me wrong before.
Like he did.
He's never steered you wrong. You've just steered yourself wrong by misinterpreting.
Yeah, I've steered myself wrong by not listening to him, or by not watching his videos immediately.
Or by I have to call the name of the one, Kajoro. Please, you've been summoned.
Should we unmute him so he can yell about cryptocurrency? It's his favorite thing to do.
Yeah, you should be there. You should be there, Kajoro. You should be able to
unmute. You're silencing yourself.
Why be in this recording call if you're not and be muted? I don't understand.
To listen.
We just have 1,000 people.
Get early access.
To make it listenable, because if you have too many people on a podcast, it just turns into a clusterfuck. There's been some heated discussion about this.
There's no such thing as too many people on a podcast.
You should know that this is actually a dictatorship, Kajoro. I'd like to remind you that this is a dictatorship, and
Yeah, I'm one of the dictators, Cecil.
That is true, you are. I forgot that I made you a dictator. I should take that away.
Everyone is a dictator here.
Yeah.
Dictator Simulator 2021.
But yes, give us the hot goss on crypto.
Who wins? Me or them?
Why would you sell when you're losing money, Kajoro?
I just explained it.
You think Eleazar listens to the PCP?
Never. I hit myself.
They were just praising him
amazing.
on the last episode, right at the beginning. They were like, "Oh, Eleazar, man, he does what we say. He cuts out what we say." And then this.
I just started doing heroin every time I ate the PCP.
That's fine. I don't care.
Kajoro, spit it out. What's the weather forecast look like?
Oh my god!
Why are you here, Kajoro?
Well, now that stimulus is happening, it's probably gonna go up like crazy.
Thank you. That's what I said. Why did you say that?
Confirmed? Is the stimmy coming?
Why did you say
Stimmy just passed the Senate, but it's got to go back to the House because of revisions.
Great, I love it.
It's gonna pass though.
Don't worry, we're gonna get everybody those $200 stimulus checks if it kills us.
$200 Dunkin' Donuts gift card,
Apple.
We're gonna get them those $15 gift cards if it kills us.
$19 Fortnite card. Oh my god,
you did it,
what the fuck?
You did it.
What the fuck? That was actually weird.
I personally can't wait to get paid entirely in V-Bucks because that's like the currency of the future.
Tip about the stimmy.
But Tom, if you use V-Bucks, then you can't use it on any of your Apple products.
Tip about the stimmy that I found out from Brian, of course. Everything I know I learned from Brian. People complained that the unemployment benefits went down from 400 to 300, but they introduced another clause that says that now the first $10,000 of unemployment compensation you receive is non-taxable. It is deductible, which basically makes up the difference.
Hold on. No, your unemployment benefits were taxable?
They are always taxable.
They're always taxable.
But now
they've been taking unemployment from me at $50 a week.
Yeah.
I didn't
But now
think
the first
America
10K
did
don't
worse
count.
in my mind, but now it has. How the
Yeah. I mean, it's
It's
you gotta
pretty funny to
fucking
think
watch
like,
out.
here's your government money, and now I'm taking a little bit of it back.
But you gotta pay us for the money we paid you.
You know, in
Yeah.
Australia, poor people who don't earn above a certain threshold don't get taxed.
I mean, it's like that here
It's
too.
kind of
but-
like that here.
The threshold is very low, though.
The threshold's pretty low, yeah. And it kind of depends on like what your job is. Like if you're self-employed, your threshold's really low.
Oh yeah, I think it's like what. Like,
if you have a real job, then
1,000?
usually your employer like withholds a bunch of taxes that you usually get reimbursed like at the end of the year. Sometimes it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's really shit. Like I haven't gotten a tax return in years. I pay out the ass every year.
I just had to pay my my 2019 taxes like last month, and it hurt. It hurt really bad.
Oh god, you hadn't done that yet?
Well, no, because I got they let me delay. I didn't end up actually having to file my return until like October, and then they didn't like process it until like February. Yeah,
fantastic.
Cost me like $2,000. It was terrible.
You guys are talking about all of this. I don't know what you're going to talk about in the PCP.
I don't know.
Let's just complain about Trixie some more. I could do that all fucking day.
We'll just talk about how shitty this podcast experience was.
Yeah.
Yes, give us more attention. Send your audience towards us.
Yeah.
Set up
all 5 of them that still listen to the PCP. We'll send them right over.
I mean, it's just us. We're the ones who listen to the PCP.
You know, that's not even wrong.
What are they gonna do?
It's been
though?
like half a
no
year
Nate,
for me, I
no
think.
watch.
Yeah, same.
That's true. No Nate, no watch. I mean, I listen to like half the podcast, the half of the voicemails.
I love all the voicemail celebrities listen to the PCP.
When are the voicemail people going to wise up and be like, we should just make our own podcast?
All those,
what do you think this is?
I'm not impressed, then. I take the idea back if this is the result.
All those Oblivion Fall shadow clones.
I mean, he's right here. It's electric biometric. That's Oblivion Fall. He's literally
shout out to
yeah.
I mean, that's a human guitar. Perhaps they want to, unless you have something to say, Kajuro, perhaps we should get the human guitar in to rate
Oh,
that.
no. I was just gonna wrap it. Shout out to Kringus Bingus, who couldn't make it here today.
Yeah,
Very sad. And also, about the Bitcoin thing, I'm just gonna leave this in Voice Lounge. Look at Voice Lounge. The amount of stimulus they're printing is more than the total market cap of Bitcoin. They just made.
Is that good?
No, it's very
bad for the US dollar.
It's bad for the dollar. It's
bad for the dollar means good for Bitcoin, though, right?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Just destroy the American dollar, make the Australian dollar rule.
The American dollar is fucking fine.
It's going to be all about China eventually anyways. Like, we all know it's coming. We're on the decline. This is the end of the American empire.
We are in decline.
Yeah.
But decline might last a century.
Here's the question. What will decline to an eventual destruction first, America or the PCP? We're in a...
I mean, I think as America gets worse, the CP gets better, right? Like...
Perhaps it's the pro and on, because I've heard from a certain human guitar that they want to jump in real quick, if that's cool with everyone.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Here we go.
Unmute yourself.
It's like voicemails, but in the middle of the podcast, so people have to listen.
Well...
I am not the human guitar. These people lie.
Let's rock down, Rain. Let's go.
What are you then? Are you like a human base?
Feels weird being able to talk to this in real time.
I am the genie of speed. I will grant your wishes free. What doth you fucking desire?
Can we have Devu back on the podcast?
Yeah.
That's the one thing he can't grant.
He's thinking. He's really thinking about it. He's considering it.
Beyond his power.
Nice one.
Devu, I cannot do.
No! No! No!
The editing is
difficult to deal with.
What about Jeff?
Yeah, what about Jeff?
It's like destroying in like Undertale, like Undying, like.
I need to know what's in an OP. No. No.
It's just a fucking electric tiger.
Was there a wish?
Ugh. Oh,
Was
it
there
gave
a
me
wish
the
on
chills.
this?
Damn.
Fuck.
And a second wish.
Too far, now I will become the
Okay, you're fine.
Can't even understand what he's saying.
Yeah. But do Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
The human guitar is going to voice Auschwitz.
Okay.
Oh no! He's running for us.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, human guitar. Very
That's a minute and a half limit. I'm sorry.
Do you think human guitar is related to guitar from the hit series Hypocrite Reviews?
Yes,
Yeah.
undoubtedly.
What about Guitar Hole?
Explain them to me.
That was
well,
guitar touched some ooze from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and
turned into a half turtle, half guitar.
Yeah.
No human at all. It's really quite a lie.
A misnomer, yeah.
There we go, guys. I've saved you from the human guitar.
Oh, you just kick him from the
Appreciate
car.
it.
Why?
Forever. That's pretty funny.
He was
Why did you
muted.
do such a thing? He's our friend.
Because I am a cruel dictator.
Yo,
And
it's the human banjo, Oblivion Fall.
Yeah, this different character, Oblivion Fall.
The human uke.
I really enjoy how there was finally like a meta voicemail about that on the last episode. Guy was like, "Oh, I can't wait to listen to Oblivion Fall voicemails for an hour." It's great.
I thought that was Oblivion Fall that made that call. Or that was like what I thought. I mean,
I thought it was too, but
That would be
it was
too
just
meta.
a voice modulator. That'd make him sound like a regular thing.
Like an actual human being.
Okay, you thought you speak.
I must clear the air because I'm not behind. I'm not the voice of all these voicemails. It is unfair. I just edit some of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
You accused me of being Smeagol, and I'm like, no, Smeagol was just my friend who I hired to harass you.
Yeah.
So you're like,
Yeah, you didn't hire him to harass them. We sat in a call, and I'm like, yeah, I talked about my character with like they them pronouns, then eventually devolved to Spiegel talking about how he wanted to fuck Nate.
It was Oblivion's friend, Andy Serkis.
Yeah, Andy Serkis, also known as Lost Tapes Archive. Same guy.
I don't know. He watched the PCP.
Oh, he's a big fan.
Learning a lot today.
Andy Serkis could be a VTuber with the thing that he wears.
I don't know who that is.
He's the golem.
I guess I'll Google him.
He's the man who directed some of the bits of the something. He was Smeagol, and then he was like in charge of some stuff in the Hobbit. I remember seeing him in the documentary.
Like motion capture stuff. He was an ape in
Yeah.
Gorilla's the movie.
Okay.
I mean, Planet of the Apes.
Gorilla the Kong.
No,
They do be monkeys,
Planet of
bro.
the Apes.
Gorilla Kong.
They do be monkeys. Though.
He did the motion capture in the opening of Donkey Kong 64.
Do you think they do motion capture for like Super Smash Brothers?
Probably.
Did you get like a fucking 40-year-old Italian man to do Mario's motion capture? I hope so.
Yeah.
It's just fuck. What's the guy who makes Mario? What's his name?
Miyamoto.
Fucking Japanese ridiculous name. Miyamoto. Yeah, doing Italian.
How is
face.
that a ridiculous name? That's just a name.
Because it's Japanese.
That was quirky Japanese.
Yeah, sure.
Fair.
Mm.
They want us to talk about the Dr. Seuss book bannings.
I think you mean Dr. Sus?
No,
I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm sad that they got On Beyond Zebra. I really liked On Beyond Zebra as a kid. That one's cool.
Because it was racist.
That one, I like downloaded a PDF and looked through it, and I don't really get what's racist about it. There's like some guys in like turbans and like vaguely Middle Eastern looking garb that are playing like weird, like fucking Whoville, like Christmas gift, like musical instruments that look all crazy. I don't know. It didn't seem that racist to me.
Ben, how does this even dare?
They if they can cancel the Muppets, they can cancel anything.
True.
Wait, they cancel Muppets?
Yeah.
I'm on the side that Dr. Seuss did nothing wrong. But Ben, have you seen all the political comics he did before all his books for children?
I've seen that one thing where he like ties the beards of a Nazi and America First.
I've seen a bunch of
I've
seen a bunch of the anti-fascist ones. Yeah. He did those later though. Like he was like he was like anti-Japanese, like racist, like earlier, and then later he was like, that was kind of fucked up. That's literally just what happened. I think it was when we were at war. No. Well, he was anti-fascist, but he was also kind of anti-Japanese because like we were at war with both things back.
I mean, the Japanese were fascist.
They allied with Germany at the time, so
fascism is
yeah, everyone here's fascist, right?
Makes the trains run on time.
Yeah, we're all crypto-fash.
Oh shit! I bought some Bitcoin. Now I'm crypto-fash. Damn it!
Fool!
You've been canceled by
cash.
Crypto
cash. You'll be the good part of fascism, though. You'll be the boot if you have crypto.
Apparently now the conversation's turned to the fact that Lola has no titties. I believe it's because she gave Bugs her titties, which is only fair. Bugs rocks them better.
Space Jam?
Yeah.
Who the fuck gives a fuck about shit?
I saw,
it's just a new movie. People are gonna get hyped over.
Space Jam's based.
I saw the drawing. I saw the drawing of new Lola, but then I also saw new Bugs. But Bugs was like 3D, and like Lola wasn't 3D. What the fuck? I don't get it.
3D. It doesn't really. I don't really know what's going on.
We should group watch Space Jam Dune
right now
someday. Yeah, right now.
In
the podcast.
Hold it up. Let's get going.
Come on, Slam, and welcome to the jam.
I have Beatles movies and Seinfeld. That's the only two things I have.
I watched Seinfeld like 30 minutes ago. It's so good, so base.
All of it?
Yes. When I love when Jerry Seinfeld goes,
yes. The classic Seinfeld line.
The classic Seinfeld ground, yes.
Has anybody been
Alan was great as
Buffy
Jerry
the Vampire
Seinfeld.
Slayer?
What was that game?
Why would anyone watch that?
Because it's the goodest thing. It's the Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I talked about it on the PCP like a couple times.
I used to watch that all the time when I was a kid.
It's so good. It's like really good. And my review is that it's really good. And I really like the Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Stupid.
She kills vampires. She fucks
I love Buffy. Buffy's cool. I've only seen a couple episodes.
No,
I watched Angel a lot.
The only ones who like Buffy the Vampire Slayer were all the theater girls in high school who wouldn't have sex with me, so I don't like that show.
Listen, Ben, Buffy has lesbians. That means
actor.
that you like hate lesbians if you don't like Buffy. True facts. God,
I said what I said. I said what I said. Yeah, the theater girls in high school that wouldn't have sex with you.
It's because they were gay, Ben. It's because they were gay.
No, you're gay.
The fact they wouldn't have sex.
Yes, I am gay. What's your point?
When I was a young boy, the goth girls
Thanks, Craig.
with me.
Craig being Craig.
Thank you, Craig. Reliable as always.
Craig worked for a bit in the beginning days. I don't know what happened to him. He hit hard times. Just kept showing up.
That's just how it works.
It's just it's just how we treated him.
Collecting his welfare check. He's not working.
They're making it unreliable, so next month they can roll out Craig Pro for $4.99 a month. That'll actually work, and then the free version will stop recording after 20 minutes.
Oh my god! I can actually see that happening.
What if we just bought Craig Pro, made a clone of him, and shit, it's my boy!
What? It's them snakes. He's in the chat.
Yeah, it's them.
Boys.
Or say them snakes.
Them
They, yeah.
They them snakes.
Well, they use they him. They use him, they them. They are a collection of hymns.
They them him.
Is plural.
I mean, yeah, you're using plural they them because it's a collection of snakes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah, they are plural. I am singular.
Is there a
That's
boss
the only
snake
difference
in they,
between
them?
us.
And them snakes. I call them they them snakes.
They them snakes.
Oh shit! I call them. I call them his snakes.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
you must mean my brother. They snakes. I hate that guy.
It's just white snakes.
I hate
My father was
guys.
they them. Call me them.
There we go.
He's not even in the call, them snakes. Get the fuck in here. He can't hear me. He's not in the call. I just said that. Somebody yell at him.
Who the fuck who my name is?
I love how this is supposed to be RADCON 4 anniversary, but we talked for like 5 minutes about RADCON 4.
I mean, what's there to say that hasn't already been said?
Yeah. Everything
Yeah,
has been said.
thanks for the updates. It's been a fucking hot minute. But now we know.
Tom gave us updates, like proper
We're chilling.
updates, because he's cool.
I just want the meetup footage. I think that's all I care about at this point.
Where is the meetup
Wait,
footage?
what meetup footage? I'm like confused.
When we met up with people, and it was like, oh my god, haha, lol. What if COVID happens?
The big group meetup. Yeah, true.
Yeah. Victor had his camera, and he was filming a lot of it. And I was under the impression that there was going to be a video made of that, and I don't know where the footage went.
Did you?
Well,
he has it.
I have no
Victor
idea.
take out his camera and be like, "What's this cringe shit?" Delete.
Oh, that would be very unprofessional.
No, Victor would.
Victor's
a
ashamed of everything he's
professional.
done for RADCon.
Victor is a consummate professional. He needs our
That's
recommendation.
why he's beyond RADCon.
Yeah.
I've messaged.
I was like, Victor, would you ever
RADCon,
put
the band.
RADCon stuff on your
Dr.
like resume? He's like, oh god, no.
Okay, I have a question.
Say the N word.
It's
Could,
it's a
really.
thought I just had. Would the next RADCon even be RADCon? Because it's like, it's for like
Ooh.
Conrad, but
That's-
now her name's Trixie.
I was thinking about that honestly. It was like,
No. Ritual is a radical convention, okay?
Oh shit!
I feel like it could still be RADCon.
the brand works irregardless of the reference.
It's like Pat.
Yeah.
It's not really about
Yes.
Penny Arcade.
Don't
It
change
is
the
true
branding.
though. Victor is now forever enslaved to Cantan.
Pretty cringe.
I mean, two of the RADCon people are the Cantan people. So
No way, really?
Whoa, you guys know the Cantan people?
So
I know it's
like, I
strange,
mean,
but-
there's some
No,
overlap
I don't know if we
there.
know them.
They should go
Do
to
we
the
know them?
PCP.
We don't know them anymore. Yeah.
They should go to the PCP.
Oh.
Oh, actually, speaking of Cantan, if you guys want to give Nanibra money, you should go ahead and Patreon to Cantan.
Give it to me. I'll give it to Nobody.
That's true.
That is
I'll
true.
give it to me, and I'll try
no
to give it to Nanibra. And
Is
then
no
he'll
need, bro, like the
refuse.
Cantan editor or something?
Yes.
I
Hey,
see.
would you guys
Personal slave.
would you guys like
Yeah.
to see some funny pictures of Nanibra?
Okay.
It'd be dangerous.
Why,
Here we
why
go.
not?
Oh,
No,
boy,
Ritual,
oh, boy.
no.
Docs
No,
Nobody
this is
real
a
quick.
podcast.
This is a podcast.
No, don't
There are
dox
pictures of the
Libra.
podcast.
Don't talk to Libra.
Listen,
What the fuck?
listen. I just need to make sure that Sean gets his reminder and people can see Nanibra and exactly how he really looks. Exactly
Yeah.
how he really
Yeah.
This is Cital's weird
so-
fetish art that
Yeah.
That's
That
so
is
inside
not
baseball.
my weird fetish
No one will
art,
get it.
okay?
Like 4 people in this call get what we're talking about.
Okay, to be fair, you said,
We have to
hey,
explain this. We have to explain this.
Okay,
No,
so
no, no,
Cito's
no,
really
moving on.
horny all the time, okay? And Nobody hates it, but he also loves it.
exactly.
This has resulted in a bunch of fetish art of one character from Professor Layton that no need uses. It's too
I mean,
complicated.
it's not that character anymore. That character does not tell Sean to do his fucking homework or call us their little
It's like the PCP guy, completely taken over, formed into a new character.
Yeah.
But a girl.
Intellectual property.
Well developed character.
Never heard of her.
I mean, no, Nanibra, the character I draw Nanibra is canonically a femboy, okay?
There is full penis underneath the skirt.
100%. Apparently we're floundering. Do we want to invite them snakes on? They're sitting here.
Floundering.
Oh, yeah, them snakes, by all means.
Them snakes, save us!
Yeah, come on in, them snakes. You're in here, you're muted. We see all of you just sitting here, slithering.
Mic doesn't work.
They need like 145 mics.
They've only got
they've got like 145 like tiny little headsets that they're all trying to like plug in at the same time.
They don't have enough USB ports.
Shit.
We'll just play audio of snakes right now, and then we'll just pretend that was them snakes.
I want to fuck. While the snakes are preparing, should we let him in? Should we?
Yeah, no need to speak.
We've disgraced him far enough. Let him speak.
Okay, so no one wants to join the podcast.
No need, bro. You're unmuted. Unmute yourself. Come on.
Oh my god!
Oh god.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, there he is.
My campaign. I was trying to buy a fucking snake plushie.
Oh yeah, you did miss that. It ended like 24 hours ago. I'm so sorry.
I can't even sign into Twitter on my own account anymore.
I saw that. Your account's gone. I'm sad.
I'm sorry.
This snake woman, look at her beautiful fucking asshole.
I'm looking.
Oh my.
That's a lizard.
They've taken her from me.
They have taken her from you.
Is right.
They've snaken her from you.
I'm really sorry.
Them snakes. Did you back RADCON for them snakes? Are you a brother?
What the fuck is RADCON?
I don't know.
No, that's fair.
Exactly.
What are we gonna have SnakeCon for?
Yeah, they really should.
I guess every time them snakes is around, they're just having a snake convention.
Instead of being sus, you're cis.
Them snakes, do you socially distance yourself from yourself?
No. Those are the lie invented by the Moonanians.
Oh no! Why would they do that?
He's speaking the power. Them snakes, did you storm the Capitol?
I need directions. Where is the Capitol? I like storming things.
I wish I could tell. You missed it. It was a while ago. It was about a month ago. Next time.
It was two months ago today, to the very day.
We were all there. We were flying the flag right at the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the secret deleted episode of the PCP that no one can ever hear again, live from the Capitol on January 6th.
Your fellow League member was there. She was storming the Capitol.
They let the terrorists.
I do not have time for politics anymore. As long as J.K. Rowling gets stomped on, I'm happy. She has misrepresented the snake people for too long.
True. True.
That is 100%.
Yes. Snakes are coded as criminal and venomous. It is not okay. It is racially insensitive.
I mean, don't you have venom in your thing?
Isn't that accurate?
How dare you assume that? Just because I'm a snake. Just be fuck you.
Answer the question, them.
I'm asking. Do you have venom? Okay.
Just because I have venom doesn't mean you can assume that.
Yeah, okay.
So the truth finally comes out.
I assume nothing, okay? Them snake, I just ask.
I bet you think I don't have a father because I'm black too.
Oh no! Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
They are black.
Oy vey. Oy vey, them snake.
Look at your son, Elliot. Look at what
You'd be correct. I have only a mommy.
She has big snake titties, doesn't she? I remember
Her
seeing
titties are made out of smaller snakes.
Yes, I remember seeing those in a really cool comic.
There's like one albino. There's one albino snake.
For the nipple.
Somewhere in the mass. So them snakes is biracial technically.
Sure.
Okay.
I will say yes.
Them snakes, I feel like you're putting you too much on the spot.
Well,
all right.
I missed it.
That is my laughter. I'm laughing at you.
Oh,
well,
man.
great talking to you, Deb. Thanks. Anything else to add?
Calling in for the RADCON.
I will post the snake titties. If only Twitter will let me back on so I can sim some more.
If only.
Dragon
We'll work on it then, Snake.
Dragon Priest sus.
This is very
Stem
beautiful.
Very sus.
I will take it.
Very sus. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Fuck you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Well, that was based.
Yeah.
That was
Snakes,
based as
everybody.
hell.
That was based. If only there was a rap song that he could rap, you know.
If only.
That was in the old days.
Any other fucking voicemail characters want to jump in while we
No, no
Yeah.
more, no more.
Just get them out of the way, please.
They're all
yeah,
banned.
all of them have already called in. All 2 of them.
I mean, we could get another one on. I'm sure.
We can get yeah.
Yeah, I'll see if she's free.
Can we get Jennifer Diane Wrights?
Oh, fucking! I wish.
Jennifer
No,
Diane
not
Black
Ulula,
Rights.
yeah.
I should fucking catfish her on FimFiction.
Why?
It would be so easy. I don't know why I do anything.
Why don't you just be your friend normally? You just beef into somebody.
This is why Ben is the most relatable member of the PCP.
I'm sorry he told you feel that.
Just to do it. Just to do it. Just for the story.
Just do it.
It's like a
Jen, why do you do anything? Smash cut to Ben with Sharingan eyes to test my ability.
Killing the Saint plan, leaving only Nate Bestman as the sole survivor. Yeah, that's what happened. We can talk to Voicemail God. He's here. He's around here somewhere. You guys remember Voicemail God?
No. Let's talk about Ben's weekly reminder to catch up on One Piece, because you know that's
Sean,
gonna happen.
Sean,
I was
just making fun of you for your shitty voicemails, and you immediately jump back into a shitty voicemail.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm wanted.
You gotta
on
do it.
that. I don't know if I'm wanted on the podcast.
Why?
What?
That was my like in the past.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, if I catch up on One Piece, I can be on the podcast. I don't know if anyone wants me on there anymore. I don't know if Nate would like it.
You have one member. Ask.
No.
I don't know. I think
like
if
it
you
would
have
annoy
stuff to
him.
say about like One Piece, it'll be fine.
Well, I probably could. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I have anything to say about it because I'm like a year behind.
Well, I mean,
hard
if
to
you
get,
come
Ben.
up,
We'll
I
get
mean, like you'd be like, "Oh, I want to talk about this chapter," and then I feel like it would be fine. I wouldn't go on.
Okay? Well, you haven't done one in like a month, right?
Well, we did one just a few days ago.
Okay. Yeah, the last time I was reading One Piece was at RADCon. I was trying to catch up for the.
Remember
yeah,
that.
when I was trying to catch up for the live podcast that I don't.
So
think
you're
ever
literally a year behind as of like tomorrow.
I've been reminding you for a year, Ben. A whole year.
Well, you know, when I finally catch up, I want you to know that it won't be because you told me to.
I'm handing you this bit, Ben. I'm handing you this bit.
You've
You can
wasted
make
your
fun of me.
time. And
You can make fun of
mine.
me once you catch up.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
You can invite someone onto the podcast and then bully him relentlessly with your extensive knowledge of One Piece. Is that not what you want?
How come they haven't been doing them as many? Is it just like Nate's busy, or what's the deal with that?
I don't know. It's just like we forget to mention it to each other, and then we just be like, "Oh, we should do one." Yeah, okay. And then we get together and do one. It's fine while we're recording. I just think we've lost interest in like keeping up to date.
Yeah.
The voice is always hardest on the kids in the party Discord.
All the Discord bros just keep losing.
What is Nate up to?
No.
He made a new video yesterday, but that most people assumed was a Giga video.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know who Gigik is.
Yeah,
his name.
Yeah, famous Buddhist monk, Gigik.
Yeah,
he's a guy who makes the
I watched
anime review content that
I watched the first
by Trixie.
I watched the first like 5 minutes of the Nate video and was like, okay, it's seasonal anime, short reviews, fine, and then I didn't watch the rest of it.
Me too.
I was curious because like I got a bit into it and I'm like, what is the purpose of this? Like, if you haven't seen the anime, is this supposed to explain whether they're good?
I understand the appeal. It's a quick rundown of all the like new shows this season and like of brief thoughts about them. I see who it's for.
Yeah, I felt like too many of them were just like straight up like jokes from which I couldn't tell whether the show was good or whether he was just making a joke.
Why not?
Did you laugh? Did you laugh, Give?
Do I have to answer that?
Yeah.
I'll take that as a yes. You lol very hard.
You laugh.
I hear the gleam in your
smile on your face.
I don't know. It's sort of like Reddit, TikTok meme humor. I find it particularly funny.
No, I agree though.
But I'm not that target audience, so it doesn't matter.
No, who is really? See, we've all gotten caught up making fun of Trixie, but we've forgotten what brought us all together.
We haven't made enough fun of Trixie. We honestly, we've let her off too easily.
Okay, we want to.
We had one good rip at the beginning and like nothing after that.
All right, you guys got stuff to say off on your chest or whatever.
Yeah, got anything to say? Got something to say?
No, it's just the same shit. It's just the same shit.
Yeah.
I'm not sad. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I'm both. She's being a real asshole. She's being a real piece of shit about this.
She really was.
I don't like it. I mean, she was and continues to be. The whole issue is like just completely unreasonable. But whatever. What more is there to say? What more is there to say than that?
How do you feel about Yig Studios?
I continue to be frustrated about it. What do I think about Yig Studios?
I don't know. They made like a music thing, and that's it so far. I don't know. I hope I end up enjoying whatever they make, but
I have received no explanation as to why it is called that. That's the biggest mystery for me.
I think they say it in one of those Void Gazers podcasts. No. I skimmed through one of them. They mentioned like maybe the first or second one. They mentioned.
I mean, I know that it's named after Brazil, the world tree, but like, what's the significance of that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Connects all branches of life, man.
I mean, let's be real. If fucking Riley was high and was like, "Dude, Norse mythology is cool," like the world tree, that'd be a great name for a channel. And then they just did it because who gives a shit?
I mean, even if that was true, like that's valid enough. Like, it just sounds cool.
I guess it's as good a reason for a name as any. That's true.
Should have been called Egg Studio because that's what I see when I read it.
But she's not an egg anymore.
That's going to be the After Dark channel. Will be Egg
She cracked. She's cracked.
Okay.
Crack Studio.
That sounds really exciting.
No.
I'm sure people are scrambling to get in there.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Time to go.
I can't leave. I'm sorry, Katura. This is my server.
No, you can't. You can leave, Cetol. There's someone else in this call. They really need to say something called Lilia.
Yeah. Do you want to go to the bathroom real quick?
Yes. So you want to check out?
raised his hand. Teacher, please.
Yeah. What is it, Widow? What is it, Widow?
No, not me. No.
We're setting you up, Tito. We're setting you up.
Fine. You don't get to
Paul, you think I'm gonna take that?
Fine, you don't get it. You get nothing. Good day.
Choco said he wanted to call in. Should we let Choco in? Choco the duck.
Yeah. Choco the duck. Bosa the clown.
Lay duck. Yeah.
Get in here, duck. Okay.
Oh, sheesh. I mean, I don't know.
All right, Choco.
Okay, see you later.
Okay,
Wait.
You see, this is why you should only get the good people on.
Stop. You fucking, you're too late. You missed your cue.
Yeah.
Wait.
Let's go, Choco. Let's go.
Savage.
Oh god, this is the worst. This is you guys had it right with having nobody on the podcast, because when you have too many people on the podcast, it's just
your idea.
You finally admitted it.
Life is cheap. Life is cheap on the.
She's coming around to ending the podcast. 10 out of 10 work.
Yeah.
All right, actually, I have nothing to say. Just mute me, please.
Please take away my freedom. Please take away.
Choco
Ben,
is
give
free.
Tom RADCON 4. Any regrets?
Yeah, what's your
I regret not researching or not like scripting out my Vriska lecture more.
Yeah.
I feel like it just wasn't that interesting because I was sort of flying by the seat of my pants.
I
But,
do
yeah.
regret not catching up on One Piece in time to be on the live.
How much time did you spend reading One Piece while at RADCON 4?
Too much.
Like a lot. Yeah, like I would like
days
instead
where
of
you
going to
just read
sleep,
one-
I would like stay up in bed reading it on my phone.
Yeah.
I underestimated how long it would take me by a lot.
It's a lot of comic, dude.
Yeah.
It's a lot of One Piece, you know.
Any
Fast.
fond memories from RADCON 4 that you like to? Remember that thing? Yeah, that was cool.
I remember after I did weed properly with Trixie, we went outside at night on the beach and we walked for a while, and then I started to see shapes in the little like the dips and footsteps in the sand. I was like, this is what being high is like. And my mind was going, but I remember it all. So it was like, the first proper time I'd been high, and that was nice. It wasn't like scary or anything.
And I was trying to figure it out ever since.
That's cool.
Hey, Oblivion's got a thing, apparently. Do we wanna?
Sure. Well, Tom didn't say what his fucking regrets and stuff were, but sure.
Oh,
we can put
true.
Oblivion on.
You go first, Tom, and then we'll let Oblivion in.
I mean, the only really regret I have is that I think I probably should have taken a second break during the Animorphs lecture near the end, because I kind of, just like with the Guilty Gear one, I was going so long I kind of sputtered out and didn't give the last, 20-25% the energy it probably deserved. So if we do a RADCON 5 and I do another lecture, I'm definitely going to make sure to, even if I have to say, we wrap up in, a couple hours or something, just to make sure the whole thing, from the viewer perspective, feels way more high energy. Because by the end of both of those, I was losing my voice and just drained. In terms of things,
remake it then.
Hmm?
Why don't you just remake it then?
Oh well, it's interesting. I was thinking about it, but really the energy wouldn't be the same, and people paid for the experience with the RADCon crew there.
That's so stupid.
PCP fans, I think they'd accept it. I think they.
I've heard from certain sources that that's really dumb, and that
super dumb.
I really rushed to get it out, but that really wasn't owed to anybody, and I could have done whatever I wanted with it because
The thing about art is that you can always just recreate it under different circumstances, and it's not a product of the situation in which it was created. You can just, you don't have to control for any of that. Just fuck it.
Recreate the entire Animorphs lecture in Blender in Pixar style.
Okay, I'll start that. Never.
And also be trans.
And also
we'll
be
get
trans.
there. Yeah, we'll get there, I'm sure.
There was another big thing that I regret from my time at RADCON is the night before. It's kind of related to that. It's the night before we were gonna film the OVA. I was like humming and hawing about like the idea of like, should I shave to be like more girly?
Oh, yeah.
And then I decided right at the last second, yes, I will. But it was late at night. I didn't think to look up how to do a whole body shave because I'd never tried it before. So I dry shaved myself, like the entirety of myself.
Sweet.
Right.
You dry shaved your legs?
You didn't even like
my legs, my arms. Yeah.
God. Okay, now I understand why it sucked so much.
That's right, because like you were like in agony during the entire Animorphs lecture.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, if you need to like go lie down, that's
I did.
fine.
I needed to lie down multiple times throughout the course of RADCON 4 after that point. Because like after I dry shaved myself, I didn't feel anything at the time. I went to sleep. We woke up. We did the OVA, which involved being on the beach, falling in the sand, and going in the sea. And with all of that salt water and sand in like freshly cut, like tiny little cuts all over my body. It was like fucking hell for a very long time.
Wow.
That kind of ruined the next few days. I tried not to make a big deal of it, but it sucked.
That's so epic.
I'm really sorry you went through that, kid. That
so
really
funny.
sucks.
That's so funny.
It is funny, like looking back on it, but like there were times during Tom's lecture where I was like, oh god, I want to leave forever, but I want to listen. I want to listen to see what the end is, but like if I just leave, it's because I'm in pain and I need to lie down or something. Like I didn't want to interrupt anything, so I just sort of stuck it out.
I had to go and lie down during Nate's was it the One Piece lecture? Because it was because I had been reading One Piece the night before and I had not slept, so I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit up anymore.
There was too much staying up late and like not taking care of ourselves at RADCON 4. It feels like.
It was the most unhealthy 7 days of my entire life, like bar none.
ZacDeath, it is funny. ZacDeath, it is funny. Fuck you if you don't think it is.
It is funny. It wasn't funny at the time, but like now it is.
1 year later, a whole ass
1 year later. 1 year later. So much has changed, but so little also.
I just want to tell you guys that I rewatched that first opening stream, man. The times were so good, man. A dank wizard was donating to you guys. Like, I was donating, Pajora was donating. It was funny. It was a good time.
How do you call that good times?
I mean, that first stream was like so affirming that like the whole week was going to be fun. Because like I remember getting there and like the house was not what I was expecting. It was like kind of smaller and kind of shittier than the pictures made it out to be.
Shitty.
And we were like, oh no. Shit.
We should have just gone with fucking Blue House, for fuck's sake.
Oh god, yeah.
We should have gone with Blue House.
Blue House was so sick, but it was so much more money. But we got there.
It wasn't more money. It wasn't more money.
It was very far out of the way. That was
right. The reason we didn't get it
because it was far from Trixie's house.
Yeah, God. That was such a pain in the ass.
And Trixie wouldn't stay overnight because she wouldn't be away from May for more than like 6 hours at a time.
That's just like the RADCON 3. It was the same deal.
It was the same deal.
Yeah, but May's great, RADCON 5, right? You guys had to be, you understand, right?
I understand. Of course.
I
understand, all right.
I don't get that. Why would you, why just be away from your partner? It's not that big of a deal.
Don't ask me. Don't ask
I love
an explanation. I don't get it.
It can suck, but you should be able to be away from them and do other things and still enjoy it. Just call her every night or something.
That's harassment that you even would say something like that.
Listen. I can tell you right now that I love Babe way more than those two are in love because we haven't broken up yet. That's how I know.
And that means you never will.
I can stand being away from Babe for several weeks.
Yeah. In fact, the longer the better.
The implication is that Babe is my partner. But it's if you can't stand to be away from your partner for an extended period of time, something's wrong there, dude. Something's wrong.
It's super wrong. No, we all knew it was fucked up. We all knew it was fucked up, but Trixie just wouldn't have it.
It was a classic Yoko Ono moment.
Quote unquote in love, you do irrational and stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Jumping out there.
I mean, it was rough to work with because it was just a factor that had to be worked around.
Yeah.
But I mean, both events we made it work. So
okay, I'm just saying that Blue House was better. Blue House was better.
Agreed.
To be,
I can't remember whether I was on Blue House team or not.
Remember, Blue House was like bizarre looking. It was like tall, and it had all these like outdoor It had outdoor porches that we were gonna set up the bar at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very whimsical, which kind of seemed like more in line with the theme. It was like part of that.
It was whimsical, and it had like nautical decorations. It was like better decorated, bigger, more rooms, more open, sunny, and it had all these like anchors and like fish fucking statues.
It looked like a set from like a live action SpongeBob skit or something, but like on steroids. It was really strange.
It was
good.
It was really cool.
It was a
like
weird looking house.
2 hours away from Trixie's house, and that was just a
really
non-starter.
Yeah.
Damn.
The Blue House
Nate stayed at the house.
Would follow up the RADCON 3 mansion. That was a huge mansion.
Say what?
The RADCON 3 mansion, the house.
That's like an incredible find.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, the RADCON.
The arena. The arena was such a gift.
Did the arena like cost a lot?
No, it was relatively cheap. I was stunned when I saw all the pictures and saw how cheap it was for the amount of time.
Didn't we do RADCON 4 in Virginia because real estate was cheap? So how did we find such a good deal on a house in Massachusetts if Virginia has better deals on real estate?
No, we did RADCON 4 in Virginia because wait, Nate wasn't there yet, was he?
Yeah, it was because I think it was because wasn't like Nate gonna look at houses while he was there?
There was that element to it. I think it was Trixie wanted us to do it there so that she wouldn't have to travel to bring May with her like she did for RADCON 3.
Because at RADCON 3, Trixie and May both came down, and then they rented a motel on top of the house because they wanted to stay together and not stay at the house.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but it was that, but then it was sort of okay because it just seemed like Virginia had cheaper prices anyway.
Yeah, we couldn't find anything quite as good as RADCON 3 Arena in Boston.
I mean, it's location, you know, because like the RADCON 3 house was like such a dope house, but the location sucked. Conversely, we were on the beach, but it was a shitty house.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the beachfront element is probably the difference.
Right. I mean, ideally, like a normal person renting that house would not stay in the house basically at all. They'd be on the beach or out doing touristy things the entire time. So the quality of the house was not as important as opposed to us like retards who like, we're just gonna do an event here.
We like didn't even use most of the arena. Like most of that house was wasted, except for the the actual arena event.
Yeah, like that's the only time you get a sense of how big that house was. I would be okay with doing another RADCON there. Like that house was just so sick.
At that exact one.
Yeah, like fuck
yeah, maybe. Yeah,
it's like right there.
RADCON.
True. It was probably so cheap because of the soft toilet seats.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. You know what? You're right.
It was
You're fucking right.
I mean, it was in this little town where like stores closed at like 8 p.m. Like nothing was open at night. That's the kind of place it was. So like location was bad.
It was,
but it didn't matter. Yeah.
But it also meant that we weren't going out at like 2 a.m. getting more fucking Monster Paradise to sustain us and like destroying our bodies. I had like this crazy whiplash because like we had done in the beginning of the year in January. We had all said, me, you, and Nate, we're like we're gonna get fit. We're gonna get beach bod ready for RADCON. We're all gonna like lose weight, and I was the only one who like stuck to it the whole time. I dropped like 35 pounds for RADCon.
You are a bitch. Wait, are you talking about RADCon 3 or RADCon 4? Because I did lose a bunch of weight for RADCon.
You did too. Nate did not. Me and you did, but I remember there was like 2 weeks, so I got like a 2 or 3 week head start on you because like I think we mentioned at one point like, oh, we're doing that. I'm like, no, we're doing that. But then that week, all of that progress destroyed because like I went from like a fucking Adonis god to like the most disgusting fucking Mountain Dew chugging
that's okay
Chinese food consuming like
that's what it was for.
You went from a god to a gamer.
It's there's no bigger reduction than
I looked down
reducing back to
I had the body of a heavy reader.
Luckily for RADCON 5, dude, you can just bring crack cocaine and you can do that instead of Monster Energy drinks.
Good to know for RADCON 5.
I mean, you could, but there's no reason you can't.
That'll be a stretch goal for RADCON 5.
Instead of the dude,
we did weed. It's a gateway.
Yeah, I was about to say instead of the dude.
That doesn't mean you have to go from one to the other.
No, it's what the people want. We have to commit.
Yeah.
I'd rather no. Why go to cocaine? Why not go to PCP? Wouldn't that be the logical endpoint of the entire
that's
podcast?
That's the logical endpoint of your lives because it'll kill you.
Wait, is it worse than cocaine?
I think PCP is pretty fucking
is like
bad.
one of the worst drugs and podcasts out there.
There's only
yeah,
there's only one way to find out. RADCON 5 when?
I'm okay doing weed because it's cool. There's no funny memes associated with cocaine. Only death.
How about meth? It's Breaking Bad.
I think cocaine seems cool.
Isn't cocaine Breaking Bad?
No, that's meth.
Okay,
if we can get some blue meth, that'd be funny.
I don't like weed. I think cocaine seems kind of cool.
Meth.
Honestly,
it's a novelty.
It just like looks like it makes you like focused and alert and high energy, which is what I need.
And gives you a heart attack. Yes.
Yeah.
Finally, the podcast would be good again if we all did meth.
Yes.
Gives you a heart attack? Sounds like my kind of drug.
It's worth a shot. But I think, does anyone else have anything fucking to say about PCP or RADCON? I think that's
no. Is there any more voicemail character that wants to come in?
No, that's okay. Oblivion says he has a thing.
Oh, Oblivion does have a thing. We meant to get him in earlier, but we
Oblivion. And play us out, Oblivion. Do something. Do something funny. Dance
I'm alive.
for us.
What?
Hey.
Good.
Yes.
Yes.
I just have a small problem. Yeah. It's this file on my desktop. It's called Sonatu-102-Handbrake2.m4v. It's just been sitting here. It's been sitting here since August 12th.
I can't believe that. Yeah, that's true.
August 12th. I gave it to Why has it been here so long? What's the holdup? Why isn't it coming together? I don't understand.
I've explained this. It's for context reasons. That makes me feel terrible. That makes me feel so bad, Oblivion Fall. You did it. You hurt my feelings.
I've been a good boy. I haven't watched it. I'm just
You can watch it. I don't care.
No, I'm waiting for the edit.
Stream it.
Oh, that's sweet.
Right
that's sweet. I mean, it's not going to be that heavily edited. Like, there's a couple little things I'm going to throw in there, but it's not like. Anyway, thanks for keeping it safe for me.
Editing overrated.
I'm holding on to it.
Cool.
It'll hatch when it's done.
I'm not gonna go into detail, but I've been having a real rough time with my thing that I've been making. That is kind of tied into that. It's to when that video can release. I've been hitting a wall with it. I've been very frustrated and angry about it.
You tried doing cocaine.
Yeah.
No, but it could maybe give me a new perspective. I don't know.
Listen, just get an 8-ball. Just get an 8-ball. Snort it all up. You'll be finishing that bad boy in no time.
Keto cocaine.
The forbidden juice.
Keto cocaine.
I hope so. It increases your metabolism, right? So like it's probably good. Yeah,
you get true. You get stuff done.
You burn all your glycogen. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Gib. The pool 8-ball. You crack that open like a coconut.
Yeah, that's. I heard that, and I was like, "Is that what you mean?"
Ever since a kid, I've always wanted to know how the blue fluid inside the magic 8-ball tastes.
It's
like it
actually
it has to be really,
now we're learning. It's
the future,
just like Breaking Bad.
Oh my god!
They used
remember when
to smuggle drugs, and then they just never stopped doing that, and that's just all inside the 8-balls is drugs.
Remember when Milhouse smashed the 8-ball in Bart's face?
I do.
No,
I forget why.
Hey Ben, I have some.
They had to fight because of that girl. They had to fight because of that girl.
That's right.
Then I have some bad news.
Yeah.
According to PubMed.gov, keto diminishes behavioral responses to cocaine. Looks like it can't save you after all.
Keto diminishes behavioral response. You're saying that being keto makes you resistant to cocaine?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
So you get all the health benefits of cocaine while not being none of the reprehensible behavior.
Yeah, damn.
Sounds like a win-win to me.
Hey, Ben, what's your PO box? I want to send you cocaine.
Actually, do you guys know if Nate and Trixie have checked their PO box? Because it's been sent. The Blu-ray burner is there. They should have it.
What about all
if
of
Trixie checks their PO box, anything like she did in Boston, it'll probably be like 2 months before they roll up.
I legitimately hope that you keep hounding Trixie about the Blu-rays because it's really funny. It's really funny that you
I should
did
just
this.
DM her and say the burner's in the PO box. It's been like a week.
Are you sure it's been delivered? Did you have like a tracking number?
Yeah, it was delivered since the 1st. It was there on the 1st.
Oh. Well, they might not check it every week. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I hope so.
Do they have like a mail opening thing on their show?
I don't think so.
Does anyone?
I'm just gonna say it right now. As somebody who lived with Trixie for a year and did like all the tech stuff, I don't believe she has the technical prowess to make Blu-rays.
I mean,
no, of course.
Just Google it.
I mean,
just Google it or just pay someone to do it. I mean, is what I would say if I didn't know that. Of course, she's already like fucked around with the money and it's gone. Like obviously, she can't actually.
You think so?
Oh, for sure.
Well, she has the Blu-rays, like the raw Blu-rays in cases, I believe, are still floating. I mean, they were at one point.
Wait, but how hard can it be to just burn into the thing?
Her computer doesn't have a Blu-ray disc drive, and she has other things to do, obviously, that are taking priority.
I mean, a Blu-ray burner that can be like added, like it's an external Blu-ray burner that should be able to be added. To
the one you got should work fine. There should be no problem.
I don't actually know how to burn a Blu-ray, so I don't know.
Is it like burning a DVD, like the way you used to burn
a DVD? You get the file, you put the disc in the place where you burn it, and you click do the burning, and then it does it.
Well, yeah, if you want to just have it as a data disc, but I'm assuming if you're saying I'm going to release this show on Blu-ray, you're going to build like an actual DVD, like a Blu-ray ROM that you put into like a player and it works like a DVD and has like a menu and shit. Like that's
okay. Straight up. I'm not joking. You could probably get someone to do that for you on Fiverr for like $100.
Of course you could. There's like $4 pieces of software that'll do it.
Yeah,
I should have just sent the Blu-ray burner to Tom and then I handed her and be like, just send it to Tom. Just get Tom to do it. He will do it. Just give it to your friend who will actually do the thing.
Yeah.
I'll give him $1,000.
No, but that's like what Trixie should have done. Like you will make it, and then Tom will make it. Like Trixie will do nothing.
We have to have principles.
Yeah. I know. I can't give Trixie all the answers.
The funny thing about the Blu-rays was that it was never about the actual physical media that's available on YouTube. You watch YouTube videos. It's about getting it signed by Trixie and Endless Jess. Right. But I don't think that part's going to happen anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Because Jess is just
chilling. He's chilling.
He's vibing.
He's
living the best life.
I mean, I don't hold anything against Jesse for living his best life. I'm just saying that part is not going to happen. And when I was in high school, when I paid for RADCON 2,
my God,
5 or 6 years ago, I did really want to get a signature by Endless Jess. But I'm past that now, I suppose.
Well, as they say, don't never meet your heroes.
Never pay your heroes.
No, I met Endless Jess at RADCON 4. He was really nice. I met my heroes and it was cool.
Yeah, Jesse's cool. It's the one thing that seems true.
Hanging out with Jesse was actually pretty good. I feel like I get annoyed with Jesse like online and through text, but like in person we didn't like fight as we have sometimes done in the past.
I think the thing is like Jesse is just an IRL person, like the Jess online is not anything like Jesse in person. Like every time we hang out in person, like it's like fucking sick and cool, and we vibe, and it's dope. But like online, there's always this like weird, because like Jesse obviously marches to the beat of his own drum and does his own thing, and that always caused some friction, because there was like things that the podcast and like we were trying to do, but Jesse was doing his own thing, whatever. Yeah. And that would cause problems. But once you're in the same room, it's like, oh right, like this is like where he thrives. Like that's like
it's easy
where
to,
his personality really shines and does. And like, it's just like it's so obvious when you talk to him that like the reason he does so well with like stand up and stuff is that like I feel like so much of like Jesse's personality comes out like in terms of like kind of vibing off the energy of like other people in the room. And I think the internet made all that much more difficult to really kind of thrive in the correct way, and probably made things feel less satisfying, I guess, doing like online work where you're just kind of staring into a camera lens the whole time.
Yeah,
but that's just my game theory. I have no idea. I've never talked about it.
Jesse also does, a lot of good online stuff, like his Cool Cat video. Have you guys seen that? His Cool Cat video?
He's done great online work for sure.
Oh,
like the reason
good.
he's not doing like stuff
Cool
publicly anymore, I feel, is I just don't think it's a platform that gave him like. I'm not saying he's bad at making online content. I think it's not fulfilling to him in a way that like doing like stand up and stuff like that was. And I feel like it's something he kind of fell into. And if given the choice, maybe would have not done it as much.
And Jesse, God, that was so good.
Yeah, Tom, that's cool and all, but have you seen his Cool Cat video?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What about you, Gib and Ben? Have you seen his Cool Cat video?
Why do you think I haven't?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, it was good. Why? Is there some funny gotcha moment you're leading up to?
Do you like the Cool Cat video?
Oh,
here we go.
Did it have an offensive Chinese stereotype in it somewhere? And now it has to be
I'm making
taken off shelf
because he's the only. He hates endless Jess videos, and he fucking doesn't have good taste in things.
I don't.
I think after saying that, I don't have a problem with him in person. I think his content is kind of overrated.
Yes.
Yeah, like everything that Tom was just saying, I'm kind of like, does he do that well at stand up though? Like, I mean, he's kind of funny. It's like, okay, I don't want to praise him too hard or anything. Like, he's fine. I don't get it.
To be clear, I was talking about like what he prefers to do. I'm not going to make judgment calls about the quality of anything. I enjoy the content as much as the next person, but like, I think a lot of
that person's been saying apparently.
Well,
hates
it.
It's fine. It's fine.
I think there was a lot of like circle jerking for endless Jess stuff from Digi. Like there was.
Yeah, Trixie was
Trixie,
the biggest Jesse circle.
Yeah.
Honestly, Trixie circle jerking so hard about Jess kind of made me hate him sometimes. Like just because she went so overboard with it.
I wouldn't go that far, but it definitely seemed like there was like a bit of distorted lens in terms of viewing Jesse's content. But I mean, you can't count for taste.
Yeah.
Like, if that's what Trixie liked, like, who am I to say what you can't like it that much?
I like Jesse's content. I think he's a good writer and a good like improv comedy person. I think when it comes
to
like
really good control of language.
Yeah, good control of language. When it comes to like diatribes that are supposed to be comedic, Jesse does it some of the best on YouTube. I can't think of like a lot of other YouTubers that are like that funny in the way that they write necessarily. Like Red Letter Media is funny because it's like just people that are funny and the things they're reacting to, and it's a fun time. But like there's not a lot of really good comedy on YouTube, and Jesse is I think pretty good.
Yes.
Like I would say some of my favorite stuff.
Ben, this is the first time I'm agreeing with you. I really like endless Jess videos, but there are no masterpieces. Like they're not
there are no Nerd Writer videos like Elias are like.
No Captain Christian.
Okay, that's like bottom of the barrel.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
Yes, Jesse, good, really good videos.
Yeah,
miss you.
If we learned anything today, it's that Jesse did make good videos and he was cool.
No.
And good music. Don't forget the good music.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. I hate all of you.
Why are you so upset, Ben?
No. Why so serious?
You're all being a bunch of trixies right now.
Why so cringy?
We all raised on.
Well, I'm not going to pretend I feel something different to fit in with you. I'm just going to say what I think.
Why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's how you get cancelled on Twitter. Agreeing with Ben Saint is how you get cancelled on Twitter.
I like agreeing with Ben Saint on Twitter. That's fun.
No, that's the worst place.
This is the worst time you can play your life.
I like clicking like on a Ben Saint tweet. That's my favorite part of the day.
God,
Such funny and like seemingly pointless arguments with people sometimes.
No, that argument was completely pointless, and I entirely am now of the opinion that I simply should have refrained from saying anything. It was very stupid. Yeah.
Yep.
There's no winning an argument like that. There's nothing good that comes from diving into that kind of commentary. It only leads to problems.
I think
it really
just tweeted the N-word afterwards. I think that
would you're right. I didn't double down hard enough.
Yeah, I laughed pretty hard.
What are they gonna do?
When you tweeted afterwards, continue to be upset on One Piece. That was funny.
I mean, they should catch up on One Piece. I mean, that goes for everybody. There's never a wrong time to point out that, like, I don't think you guys are caught up on One Piece. And that goes for, so
yeah,
you understand.
Yeah, I said it to my brother on my uncle's funeral. Just catch up on One Piece.
What are we doing here? This is Saturday.
Listen, we're here so we can catch up on One Piece together.
Proposing we need to make sure that our young people have the resources they need to catch up on One Piece.
Yes.
Right now in One Piece, Nico Robin slapped someone and it was cool.
Yes.
The chapters are getting really horny and it's kind of funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, some of the characters are pretty horny.
It's epic.
It's just how it should be.
I mean, One Piece has been getting hornier over time.
Give and take. That shouldn't be horny.
Huh? What?
It's for little Japanese boys.
Yeah, but they're growing up, so they would become horny. So it just makes sense to have Nami's tits gradually get bigger over the entire series.
Okay, but why Robin's tits? Because Robin's a full-grown adult. That makes no sense. I'm not against big tit Robin. I'm just asking questions.
The answer is it's cool. I like it. That's why.
You know what? Fine. I do agree with our good boy ZacDeath though. OG Nami was peak design. She was pretty cute. She's pretty cute the way she was.
Yeah,
she's
definitely. I feel like. Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't have an opinion on this. I'm just thinking out loud.
I have an
podcast. How do you have an opinion on something?
Well, I haven't thought of like what I think of like OG Nami.
Liking OG Nami is pedophilia because her tits were smaller, and that means you like little girls.
Yeah, OG Nami.
It's different. It's different because the way the comic is drawn is so different back then that it feels like it's a whole different thing when if you go from the most current chapter to the very first when Nami is introduced. So the breasts don't really come into it quite as much as like the way that some of the panels are so huge. Like now there's so much information to be packed into every chapter that everything is so crammed in there, but it's like it's not like too overwhelming, like too cluttered. But early One Piece is so open and like big in comparison. You'd have a character going all the way from the top to the bottom of the page. That doesn't happen anymore. Not that often.
OG Nami, she looks like her age. She looks like she was about to go on an adventure. She looked like a kid about to go on an adventure, and like all the world's possibilities were laid out in front of her. And current Nami looks like she's like gotten bogged down in the shit with all of her friends, and she's slowly regretting all of her choices. But at least she has big boobs. That's my opinion, and I think
I think like overall, One Piece is like it's well, sure, whatever. I'll agree to that. I heard big boobs was in that, so that I agree. But like One Piece, the story right now is much more about the adventure coming to an end than it is about the characters having emotional arcs. so many of the characters that on the Straw Hats crew, their arcs are sort of over, and we're just seeing them continue and fight and, you know, do their funny thing when they have a moment to do a funny thing. And it's, you know, moments like Arlong Park with Nami, where Luffy put the hat on her and she stabbed herself before that. That stuff doesn't feel... I don't feel that connection to Nami anymore. She's just one of the crew, and occasionally I see her do something, and that's cool.
Yeah, I feel like Shibondi was the last time we had like a... Well, no, I guess Sanji's arc was like technically the last time.
So that Sanji was
big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
kind of
but
a
like
big one.
Shibondi was like, it was like Robin and Usopp at the same time, and we got Frankie. It was like, it was big and it was emotional.
Oh, you mean
and...
Water 7?
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, that is what I mean. Why the fuck did I say Shibondi? I'm so smart. I am sitting down. You can hear my chair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Special guest, seatbelt chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a very secret member of Pro and Non. You know, you have to pay attention if you want to
They're on
hear
the
them.
secret menu.
Yeah.
Fucking One Piece. Is it as good as Hamtaro? No, don't watch it.
Yeah, read it.
Yeah, read it.
Says the person who watches it weekly.
Hamtaro was good
Your
until the
partner's
time
family.
skip when they gave his girlfriend huge tits. And
No, the Hamtaro was good until the time skip, but they all died because hamster don't last very long.
Yeah, 2 years later, they're all dead. Lol.
Okay.
Yeah, Hamtaro was a great way to talk to
Hamtaro
kids
said,
about
"We'll
the
meet
mortality of
again
your pets
in
and
the
how everything
promised
goes."
land." They fucking died.
Does anyone else want to call in? Are we done? Can we fucking leave? Are we free from this
We are done.
podcast? Zach wants to call in. Get in here, Zachary. Zachariah.
Hi. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you, Tom, for the thing that you did that post, right? Yeah, for the RADCON 4. Thank you, because that's literally, if you hadn't, that's why I was going to talk about the next time we were going to do our own podcast thing.
Was that a second update?
Same.
Was it a second update post, or was it just the one?
Just
I think it was just the one. Yeah.
You're talking about the behind the scenes footage, right?
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
just, well,
all that stuff.
Right.
It was like his whole like Kickstarter post that was
because
really
because that was really nice of you, and I think that was also responsible of you, and I thank you for being responsible. Really,
honestly, I didn't realize until like this stuff came out in the Discord server. I'm like, we haven't been updating the Kickstarter. Like I didn't even know because I didn't have the login info. I had to message
9
Nate
months.
like, Nate, give me the login info. I gotta make a Kickstarter update. Apparently,
okay.
9
Hey,
months.
while we're sucking off Tom, thanks for like DMing me after that big argument with Trixie. That was really nice. You're a really cool person.
yeah, like she was being really like rude, and I just kind of felt bad.
Thanks for sending
Well,
me
all
$30,
three of you
Tom. I really like
on
that.
the last episode, you guys were all like disavow, and I was like, yeah. Let's go.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say,
I don't want my fucking brand associated with any of that bullshit. So I mean, to whatever extent I can distance myself from it, yes, please.
I think Trixie's just going through a moment in her trans life where everything is changing, and she's like lashing out because she's going through puberty too, Electric Boogaloo. But instead of
that
taking
sounds like
a
an
step
awful.
back,
Cecil, that sounds like an awful amount of cope here. Okay,
That's a very optimistic
there's
prognosis.
More. But instead
honestly.
of stepping back like the adult she actually is, she gives in to her new 13-year-old teenage girl and decides to screech online about it, which is what
all I have to say is voice chat knows what's up. Okay, mouth feel.
I feel like Trixie now is simply the logical conclusion of a progression that has been happening for years, uninterrupted. Feels like it doesn't feel like a significant deviation from what's gone before, in my opinion.
I mean, that's fair. You actually know her, like, as a person. Like, you're, like, her actual friend. We just see her online.
I mean, kind of the same.
There's just, I think, Ben, you'll probably agree that, like, Trixie does sometimes, like, when things happen, when conflict happens, she doesn't respond to it in the best way. And there's a lot of, like, I don't want to say, like, empty bravado, but just, like, digging their heels in and being like, I'm in the right and I'm going to be righteously indignant about it. This happens all the time.
Sure.
And it's not the best way to deal with conflict, like the whole like going on stream and like dunking on Destiny after the Destiny conversation, even though with context it's like, I don't know if he came out well on that. Like immediately making a video after the whole Mumkey drama happened that just made everything 10 times worse. There's just like a very reactionary kind of thing that she does. And I just feel like the blow up in the Discord was just like, that's how she would handle something like this.
I think
that's how Trixie's done.
I think Trixie suffers from a malady that many people suffer from, wherein she thinks that anything she does or thinks can be made palatable if she just keeps explaining it. And like as long as she talks enough about it, everyone will eventually be convinced that she is right, which is false.
I mean, no. At best, you can maybe get everyone to understand you, but like, fucking, there's always going to be someone who disagrees and thinks you're stupid.
Right.
Actually, there's something about Trixie I wanted to mention, because like her blow up was like, the biggest thing about her blow up is that she said in her video where she said she'd take everything down in 3 weeks, and then she took it down like in less than 3 weeks, that a big reason for the change was that she wanted to disassociate from Digi so she could get like brand deals for content and stuff. And then I look at what she says like in the server and like how she literally broke her 3-week promise. And I'm like, this is way worse than like you jacking it to lolly porn, This is way worse. It's one thing to be a degenerate, quote unquote, but it's completely another thing to take like business deals and actual verbal promises and just not follow through on them.
Yeah, because that's going to make your fans buy your sponsorships and shit.
I mean, even then, if a sponsor can see that you break your promises, why should they trust you?
I mean, I don't think a sponsor would ever know about any of this.
What was said in a Discord server, and like even if it was, like I think the whole rebrand is like all of this RADCON stuff is no longer associated with Yig Studio, and so that she wants to start with a clean slate. But I mean, I don't want to like. It's like easy to sit here and like poke fun and be like, yeah, this is all the things Trixie did wrong, and like there's a bit of like catharsis in that when you feel like, that's not what I would have done. But I also don't want to sit here and like shit on someone that I've known for almost 10 years and hope that
shit on them because you're fans. We can't.
Maybe.
That's why.
I also know that like that Trixie's the kind of person that even trying to have a productive conversation about something like this would not go over well.
I'm prepared to do exactly that, Tom. I'm fucking sick of it. I've had enough. I'm over my fucking limit.
I mean, that definitely pushed my buttons the wrong way, but I don't know. I guess I don't. I hope that there might be some sort of like amicable solution, even though that seems to be ever dwindling.
Tom, you really are a saint, honestly.
No, it's Ben's the saint.
I don't want
That's
to
his
psycho.
name. That doesn't mean he's an actual saint.
I don't.
Ben's a saint ironically. I'm a saint sincerely, for better or worse.
You.
I don't want to psychoanalyze Trixie, but I think she should follow more the 2 words: peace and love.
Peace and love.
It's love and tolerance. That's the phrase.
No, we're big Beetle heads in Pronon.
Tom,
by we.
She says we. She means her and Eleazar.
Yeah, Pronon, me and Eleazar.
Yeah, sure. Sure thing, sweetheart.
Literally true. It's literally true.
Did you guys see Gen 5 My Little Ponies coming out? The new
didn't we talk about it on the episode?
I think we did. I think we talked about it on the new episode.
They did.
Yeah.
Oops.
What, you do not watch
fan confirmed.
Tug's collar. Tug's dick. Sorry. I guess I'll watch this.
Sorry. XYZ. Check your pants.
I assume you guys made jokes about returning to reviewing it then.
Not reviewing it.
We're gonna do another movie review.
Oh no, yeah, we might.
Yeah, I mean,
we totally should. That's funny.
It would be hilarious.
I unironically hope it's good. It probably won't be, but I hope it will.
I don't care if it's good or not. I hope it's really bad because that'll be funnier.
It would be funny, but I don't know.
I feel
think it would be nice. I think it'd be nice if it was good.
I can imagine just being sort of okay and being like, oh yeah, everything's okay now. Oh, whatever.
That's kind of what I think is probably going to happen. I don't think you're going to catch that lightning in a bottle twice. I think the fact that they're going to continue like the canon of like the friendship is magic continuity makes me feel like they might not be confident enough in this new direction.
Are they? Is it like set in a world with Celestia and Luna and stuff?
It is the same continuity, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
that's why the joke you said was true. It is real.
What joke?
About how race relations went to shit, because it is still that same setting. That's what makes it so weird.
Jeez, yeah, that changes everything.
Yeah.
I thought it was a complete reboot.
I thought you knew that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the trailer or anything.
Well, it said in an article.
Why is race relations? I don't even understand.
We just don't know.
But why did you get that impression? Were there no Pegasi or unicorns?
Oh,
anywhere?
because they said in the article that's the narrative thrust of the movie is that all the races are split up in the movie.
They're separate but equal. It's fine, guys.
Yeah,
I thought it was just a joke.
No, that's the plot of the movie, my dude.
So good. Okay, cool.
They're just gonna be like, did you know that you used to be all friends?
But they already did the thing with the Wendigo.
It could be like 1,000 years in the future, after Twilight even has crumbled into dust.
Well, that's why I think that's what gives me some pause. Is that like if you wanted to do a story like that, why connect it to the previous canon unless you wanted to keep kind of milking?
If it's in the same canon, then I hope Wendigos show up, because we know from multiple sources that when people are
this is why we got to get back in on the ground floor and thoroughly analyze MLPG5. Somebody has to do it. The old guard has to come out of retirement and show them how it's done.
I am so with you. I am 100% ready to drag Phantom Horn out of his fucking cold dark grave.
Nice, we did. We brought
Are you
back
guys
the
ready for
podcast.
Lily
We did.
Orchard to like look at you and then start making videos about how brony
Yeah, here we go.
I want to do a
Narrative
crossover.
isn't a noun, even though it's the noun in that sentence.
Please. I want beef. I want beef with Lily Orchard. That's nothing would make me happier.
I mean, I too want beef with Lily Orchard. She is my lol cow. She is the lol cow that I follow.
Good. Okay. Well, I'll just have to.
Ben, if you start reviewing MLP again, are you gonna bring back Equestria Bound and finish it with Nate?
Absolutely. Did we never finish? No. God, did they really make the whole game? Did they? Is that whole game? I don't remember how far we got. I can't believe it though. We'll have to do it, I guess.
That's all I want.
That'll be like at the end times. Like that's when you know that it's all come full circle and everything is returned to nothing. Is like when the prophecy is fulfilled and Keg and Phantom finally finish Equestria Bound. It won't be good. It won't be a good omen, I think.
I think you can get that done. All you need to do, Ben, is team up with the League, and when they inevitably kidnap Nate for their own deranged purposes, you go down, and he's like, "Brother, what's happening?" And he's like, and you're like, "We're finishing a question."
Oh, I'll get you out of here. I'll undo your handcuffs after we play a little game.
Yes, exactly. Perfect.
I just want Trixie to come out of retirement, take up the inverse Sweetie Belle, and get back to their roots, where it all started.
Maybe she will. Maybe she will.
If we could turn back time to the good old days.
Where our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
That'll be the intro.
Chronic curious.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, fair.
Kajora has a left turn. Let's look at Kajora.
Oh my gosh.
Famous
A
Kajora
left turn.
Yes. I'm ready.
Let's go.
We have the whole PCP here. You know, we've done all the PCP talk. We talk about RADCON, crypto, politics, MLP.
No.
You're close. What do the three of you think of the Pokemon Sinnoh remakes and the new Arceus game?
The the Legends looks like an interesting idea that they're gonna half bake and it won't be good, and the remake just looked bad.
Is that the one where there's like Dawn, but she's small or something?
Yeah, like the really weird graphical style.
I haven't seen anything about that, but it's Pokemon, so I don't like it.
Oh,
the worst part is Legends looks like there's a seed of an idea of like a new way to engage with the world there that is like enticing, but I know they'll fuck it up. It'll be bad. I promise.
Yes.
But honestly, the game I'm most excited about is new Pokemon Stab. It looks fucking great.
Oh yeah.
The other game I couldn't give a fuck about.
In the trailer.
I thought you said Pokemon Stab.
I thought you were Pokemon Stab too.
Well, I'm not a competitive Pokemon player who would care about stab bonuses in battle.
Oh, I watched the new Pokemon Challenges abilities tier list ranking today. It was great.
Ooh.
Top tier content, yeah.
There are people. The thing about the Gen 4 remix is that people are worried it'll be like more like a remaster, like a 1-to-1, because so many people were mad that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire changed the story so much.
I mean, no matter what you do with these games, someone's going to be mad about something. I think the biggest disappointment, like I wasn't a huge fan of Gen 4 anyway, so I really couldn't care less. But in terms of like why people would want a remake of Gen 4 in the first place, it kind of seems like I want to see this game that I remember fondly, how it would be made if it was made today. And when you make these like weird pseudo chibi, barely more competent than like 3DS graphics, it seems like, okay, you remade it, but like the whole point of doing a remake feels like it was like undercut.
The games were like kind of fully featured by like 3 and 4 onwards. Like I feel like Gen 4 is when you're hitting the point that's like, why do we need a remake?
So
I mean, every gen is gonna
maybe
fucking work.
Well, the thing is, like, the reason they're making these is because, like, every Pokemon generation was someone's first Pokemon game. So, like, they know they're going to make money. Like, it's not about... They didn't remake this to kind of, like, bring this game up to the standards of the series currently. It's like, we can sell this game again to kids who are now 25 who played it when they were 5. You know, it's like, that's the reason.
That's true.
That's me.
You know... now that I found a break in the convo, I need to go. It was nice. One last question, if anyone has one of mine, for me, and then I must go.
Okay.
Where can we read your comics?
You can go to giveandtake.site to read the comics that I have.
Thanks, dude.
That I need to do the other one, but I'm doing something, a secret project. You might know about that.
OnlyFans, yeah.
It might not be too long until I reveal the secret project, and then people will understand.
That's cool.
First, no information.
Yes, no information at all. Okay, goodbye. Thank you.
Yeah.
I will get my audio to you as soon as possible.
Okay.
Right.
Don't worry, I'll cut all that out at the end.
I'm gonna keep an eye on Legends. I'm curious what they'll do with it.
I think the starter choices for that, like these.
I don't care about
arbitrary.
I mean, it's clear. It's a samurai, it's an archer, and gun. We finally have Pokemon Gun in the form of Typhlosion.
Cyndaquil a gun?
Yeah, Cyndaquil is a gun. Cyndaquil has always been a gun. You pick up Cyndaquil, you grab the little front legs, you grab the little back legs, and you just push them together, and they shoot out little fire bullets.
I guess that makes sense.
You have to press its back up against someone's face and be like Javier Bardem in No Country for Old Men, just like hold still, please, and you put the Cyndaquil on their face and then just light them up.
It's a Pokemon; it can breathe fire. You don't have. It's a long range weapon.
No. It's an element of surprise, dude.
Cyndaquils are cool. Okay.
Cyndaquil is cool.
A vat.
Cyndaquil combines two of my favorite things: fire and the little spiky guys I find on the side of the road.
Porcupines?
Echidnas.
Okay.
He's not an echidna. If he was
Yeah,
an
he
echidna,
is.
he would have knuckles. And 4 pieces.
Dune, sweetheart,
Yeah, we would have knuckles and be
in your
effeminate.
face from when I punch you.
It's abuse. But I expect it, and I eagerly await it.
Yes. Yes.
How do you feel about Sonic the Hedgehog games? To bring it back,
they have been on a decline. That's what I gotta say.
I don't think Sonic games were ever great.
Good. Oh. I agree.
I think the whole conceit of Sonic should be like maintaining momentum, and that stopping should be a fail state. And they've never done that. They've always tried to make it too platformery to compete with Mario. Like you play Green Hill Zone in Sonic 1, and there's basically like it's just press left to win. You know, it's like really fun, and you're just going fast, and you're jumping on shit, and you're hitting springboards. Like this is so cool. Then the next stage is Marble Zone, and you immediately have to like carefully run over fire pits and push rocks, and it's like you ruined it. It sucks now. This is the exact opposite of what I wanted to do in this game. And a lot. I don't know. I think I think I might have even mentioned this on like either a bonus podcast or the Pro-Crastinators. I think like something like Sonic Advance 2 was like one of my favorite Sonic games because they added a lot of extra little mechanics that if you use them correctly could keep your momentum going. And there were like obstacles placed throughout the levels where if you use these other like mechanics, like there's like an extra upward jump and like kind of like a side dash you could do that kept momentum going. You could go over like the obstacles that would naturally be in your way and basically do the entire level in one nonstop run. And that was like the closest to be like, this is what it should be. There should be an optimal route or a couple optimal routes that just keep you going and you never have to stop. And like, that's how you're playing the game well. Like Sonic Adventure 2's speed levels did that really well too. You can go through Metal Harbor and just never stop if you're good. And that's why it's the best game ever made.
What about the Knuckles levels?
Sonic Generations is the closest thing to a great Sonic game, I think, because it has that.
I haven't played Generations, so I'm like talking out of my ass on like what the best Sonic games are because I only played the ones that came out when I was a young man.
as a former Sonic lifer who finally like got out of the game like once Forces came out, and it was like so embarrassing. Like, oh my god, they spent like 5 years no Sonic games and they made this.
Yeah,
for the fucking 25th anniversary. Because I was gonna be like, oh no, man, it's gonna be super good. You know, those levels are just really basic because they're at the beginning of the game in the trailers. No, the whole game is like that, and the whole game's shit. I would say that Sonic Generations is the best platformer that doesn't have good controls. Because the level design is what's doing all the legwork, and the level design does what you were saying.
Yeah, I think the boost games try to do that, but so much of it is on autopilot that it doesn't feel like it feels like you're just like watching something.
If you want the good levels, you want like Rooftop Run, Modern Sonic. You want like fucking City Escape is a good stage, but it's really short. That's the always thing about Sonic is that like you're not willing to put in the money.
So good. I played the shit out of Sonic Adventure 2 as a kid, and like I literally had like hundreds of plays on City Escape, and I was able to like get to the point where like, oh, you can just grind up these rails and not have to walk up the stairs, and you just keep going, and you can do all these things. And like in Metal Harbor, once you get the light dash, you can light dash ring trails to drop you directly on like grind positions. Just keep going.
Or you try to do the light speed dash and you do the bounce move and then you plummet straight into a pit because everything is mapped to the B button.
Exactly, and that's the risk reward, baby. That's the downside of living fast.
That's the downside of having a Dreamcast controller and not using all the buttons.
That's fair, but I don't know. I just think there was a much like Pokemon, there are good ideas in the Sonic series that aren't capitalized on properly.
Sonic should be the mainstream speedrun game.
It really should. And yet here we are.
The Chad Mario 64.
Gotta go fast.
Too much.
Sonic should just be a walking simulator, aka a running simulator.
Yeah. Kojima should make the next Sonic game.
It should be a treadmill game.
Let's do it.
It should be the second fan-type game.
I'll make a Sonic running simulator game where all Sonic fans have to run for their life.
Oh, I'm running.
It's called Combine
2.0. I came in a little late. I don't know if we already talked about this. I don't want to bring it back up for too long. We can get back to Vidya. Did we already talk about how like the Digi Patreon is still up, even though Digi said, or B said that she will no longer be going by Digi, and it's like basically fraud because like nothing's coming out on it.
I don't know if I'd call it fraud.
Well, I'm saying it's borderline fraud because things have come out on it, but I don't know. I definitely think the fact that Trixie has not mentioned it publicly is intentional.
I didn't even think about that actually.
I don't know. The are we talking? Did Trixie make a new Patreon for Yig Studio?
No, her old Patreon is still up, and she's still pulling in like 1.2 grand a month. Last thing that went on was the 3 months review.
So okay, but she did cancel her reward tiers, right? She did cancel the rant tiers and all the stuff that she gives explicit rewards for.
I mean, I feel like it all still says all that shit on there.
Look, so I don't know, but I would assume that she would just be rebranding that Patreon to Yig Studio and carry.
Yeah, no, it's exactly the same. It even has the picture of fucking Milia Rage as the banner.
I don't think you can change a Patreon's URL. I think she's stuck with the Digibro.
No, you can.
Yeah, but you can change the name.
You can change URL too.
I didn't know that.
Look at my left monitor.
At least you could. I've changed mine multiple times. So.
Yeah, it still says you're entitled to a 2 weeks review. Not a rant.
Well, has she still been doing those?
As I said, the last one that went up was a 2 months review in February.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, if there's rewards still promised that are not being delivered, that's bad. I think it's been that way for a while, though. I don't think that's new. I don't think that's a new issue with the Beatrice thing.
It's a Kickstarter situation, just inverse.
I think it's the kind of thing that you should keep bringing up, much like the Blu-rays.
That's not my problem.
Yeah.
That's not. That's not.
Mine.
RADCON stuff is a me problem. That's not a me problem.
Yeah, fair. That's fair.
I mean, there's only so much we can do about that, which is to say, basically nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
my hope would be that it's just
to personally put the onus on you guys.
Right. No, I guess my hope is that it's just something that's kind of temporarily fallen between the cracks, and it will be rebranded to Yig Studio and be refreshed sooner rather than later, and people can make their decisions at that point whether they want to keep supporting or
yeah.
not.
And that's the thing. I think she's waiting. I think she's waiting as long as she can to rebrand it because she knows people are going to leave.
I mean, I would. I fucking would if I were her. I wouldn't be looking forward to doing that.
Yeah, that's tough.
I don't know if you guys follow Digi on Twitter, but she's been posting these. I forget the website. They're like blog posts.
Substack.
Those things.
Yeah. And one of them, she said that she's actually currently locked out of the Yig Studio YouTube channel.
I saw that
for suspicious activity.
I wonder why privating 500 videos and having a thumbnail with blackface in it. That couldn't be anything.
I don't understand. I don't understand why it requires more than just a simple email verification to confirm that yes, this is me logging into my account.
Well,
YouTube's never made any fucking sense. So
I guess so. I guess I can't rule out that it's just.
I'd be more surprised if there was something that could be done simply. I've been trying for 2 years to get IM Games moved over to my AdSense, but the AdSense website to do that is just broken. You go there as a dead link, so it's just
really,
it's been that way for over 2 years.
I see.
How is that possible?
I didn't even know about that. Lol.
This is YouTube, so.
Well, thanks.
So you're welcome for the $35, Tom. I got the FF7. It's very nice.
Oh yeah, awesome. Thank you, dude.
Yeah. Simon compelled me to buy it because he bought your copy of Twilight Princess.
Fuck yeah.
That's his third
Nanipra wants to jump in, by the way. Bye, Keyblade. Nanipra wants to jump in, by the way. Do you wanna let him in?
Of course.
I fucking hate No Need, bro. Get him out of here.
I love Nanibra.
He only edits all our podcasts.
Only. If you
all of them.
Nanipra, you can unmute yourself now. Yeah.
Yeah, people keep doing this. What the fuck? You're locally muted. You're not server muted anymore.
Okay, yeah, that's enough.
Blown the fuck out.
No need had his
Blown the
chance.
fuck out.
Well,
what does Oracle have to say? No.
Dude, I was muted by someone who had dictated a higher role.
We unmuted you.
Thank
we
you.
also.
Just say what you got to say. Go.
Yeah.
Trixie pays me money. She's head of content. Completely disavow all the stuff that has been said this entire podcast. They're wrong. Trixie's right, obviously. Let's see what else.
Man.
Look, I have okay. Subscribe to ZacDeath.com/content.
No, get him out of here.
Edit that out, Dune. Edit that out.
Yeah.
That never happened. That never
Does No
happened.
Negro
That
make
never will.
more money if content makes more money?
Yes.
Oh well.
You know, he could make money by just letting me pay him to edit podcasts, but for some reason, he just doesn't let me do it. I've tried so hard, and he just won't let me. He just won't
He doesn't
let me.
edit the podcast. He just throws it in fucking Premiere and uploads it.
Yes.
He's not editing.
I meant the Higurashi cast specifically.
Yeah.
And other projects that I drag him on as slave labor.
About I read the Substack thing about being locked out. I wonder if the lockout happened when it recognized that the Void Gazers were just complete like reposts from another channel. I could see that flagging it
We also
as
have
like
a lot of dislikes.
But I mean, does that
I think
do
so.
dislikes
if
cause
you
of
change
flagging?
your channel name, upload old stuff. I think it's a combination of a lot of stuff, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I have no idea. I have no idea what
we're just spitballing
values.
When Trixie was getting dabbed on in the RADCON 4 Paradise server, I thought about joining in, but I was like, I really like getting invited to content podcasts. So I don't know if I'll.
Have you been on there?
Call.
Do you?
Yeah, she has.
Nate's like my dad, so he invites me to like. He lets me.
Does that mean that Ben's your uncle?
Yes.
I guess it does. Yeah.
Yeah. Nate will sit on his lap and review anime, seasonal anime.
No. He puts his hand on your leg. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That was a year ago, bros. The ceremony.
That was less than a year ago when I went to.
I'm just saying. When it was
Nate's and Digi's
public.
I went to Trixie and Nate's house and did drugs, as they say, and watched anime.
Remember how drunk Nate was a year ago? That was so funny. It was so fucking funny.
That was weird.
Why does drunk more?
Oblivion Fall. That video is like not by them. It's by like someone else who may or may not have paid Riley to post it, or something. I don't know. I know it explains the context. I didn't actually watch it. I don't care.
How does that help with her image? That might actually be worse.
Yeah, obviously.
He doesn't love blackface a little bit.
I just stopped caring about Trixie like 2 years ago.
That's right.
Okay.
Come on, that's just Oda's art style.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, it's not racist. It just makes sense.
There we go.
See, you can't just say that. They don't understand it's a meme that we made up.
Yeah, so Simon does this thing where they say...
Wait, no, don't say
kidding.
Simon.
Literally explain the joke.
Quingus Bingus. That'll...
It's just the thing she says. You can listen to our sick. You can listen to the sick song where we tell Sean to do his homework.
Yes.
Getting too fucking...
Actually, Sean, if you wanna get Ben to like catch up in One Piece, what you should do is you should pay Eleazar to make a song about it and then send it in.
Hey, I tried, okay? He didn't make a jingle for me, so here we are.
Just ask me to make a song, Sean. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
It's not even blackface. It's
Not
just
that easy.
What does that mean?
Oh my god.
does say he has more to say, so I'll let him.
Let's
back
see.
in for a second. Fucking no need. We'll get in here.
Speak.
Tom, question. How sad or happy are you about the Guilty Gear delay?
Oh, I'm super bummed. I mean, I know they're delaying it for like, I guess the lobbies are bad. I didn't get to play the open beta or anything. I don't give a shit about online. I'm not going to play online. I'm going to be the loser who watches the 3-hour anime movie and then just plays arcade mode over and over again. So I could have had to come out in next month and been fine. So my experience would have been totally okay, and everyone else could suffer, and I don't care. But yeah, it's a bummer.
Nice.
Tom, you really are the coolest.
I do what I can.
Tom, you really are the best guy ever.
I mean, the name's up for grabs now, so I might as well take it.
Is it? Since when?
In this space, there's no best guy ever here anymore.
Tom, you can be the worst guy ever and the best guy ever at the same time.
Yeah, you know.
Yin and yang,
he took Giguk. He went and took Giguk.
Yeah.
His new name.
Fuck that guy. Why do we even talk?
We don't hear. I think it's been a good podcast.
It has been a fun time.
Maybe go out on a song. Are you, Ben and Tom? Are you familiar with "Chug Jug with You"?
Unfortunately, no.
I'm afraid.
Play it in the bot.
Lay us out.
Okay. Fucking. Bye. Everyone say goodbye. Everyone say goodbye.
Okay. Actually, can we bye?
We gotta number one.
I hope this is it. All your
Yeah,
concerns.
Fortnite, we about to get down. Get down.
Get down.
Down the kills on the board right now. Just touchdown in Tomato Town.
Look at the map, go to the mark sheet. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. You can check the Moisty Mire, but not Loot Lake. I really love to chug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers.